Hello guys and welcome to a new video. Today we will do review of my PC back there. So as you can see now, it's only a monitor there, but there's a beast under the table and we will do the review today. So stay tuned and let's get started. So, as I said before, I wanted to have an all-around good, perfect PC that I can use every day, and especially is important for video editing and also gaming because I'm a gamer. But the price of this PC was too high. It was over $5,000 and now it's around $4,000, but at the time I was buying it, all components were new and very expensive. So this PC is built by me in Lian Lancool 2 mesh PC case. Now this case is amazing. It's very easy to build inside. You get a lot of good things, and you also can get additional LED stripe or USB-C, and paired with a CPU cooler Lian GALAHAD, this PC looks stunning. For the CPU, I decided to take the AMD Ryzen 7 5800X, but initially I wanted to get the Ryzen 5900X, but because of the CPU supplies problems and these COVID problems, I couldn't get it. The price were too high, so I get the Ryzen 7 5800X. For the motherboard, I decided to take the Asus ROG STRIX B550E Gaming ATX AM4 motherboard. This motherboard is also very practical, very good. You can build almost anything inside. It doesn't have moving parts like the higher motherboards, so this is the reason why I choose to have the STRIX B550 motherboard. For the memory on this PC, I use the G.Skill Trident Z RGB 32GB, the 2x16 GB. It's a DDR4 3600 CL16 memory. So this memory works very good with my AMD Ryzen and I'm very satisfied. For the storage, I used two M2 slots in the motherboard to fill them, and the first one is Western Digital Black Gen 4 500GB M2 disk, and it's amazing for Windows boot up, fast, solid, very satisfied. The other one is my old disk from my previous computer. It's a Western Digital 1TB M2, and I use this disk. It's a Gen 3 and I use it for storing my files that I access daily, the games that I want to play, and I need a fast hard disk. And we are coming to the main thing of this PC, and that's a video card, Zotac GeForce RTX 3900 with 24GB of DDR-RAM. It's a Trinity Zotac graphics card, and initially I wanted to get an AMD card, but because this card was not available, I had to choose NVIDIA. Now this NVIDIA is also very expensive. The graphics card is simply put amazing. It plays everything on my 4K monitor / TV, every game that you know, on maximum settings, and you don't have to even bother. You just turn on the game, crank up everything to max, and you enjoy that perfect gaming experience. Let's talk about now initial problems that I had with this PC and how it's functioning now, how it's functioning in gaming and also in everyday usage like watching videos and also video editing. Am I regretting this decision? No. I wish that I could get RTX 3080 because it was cheaper and only get 15 to 20 lower FPS percent, but it wasn't available. So I had to go to buy this graphics card that I have, and it's almost double more expensive. So it's not budget friendly, but I hope to use this PC for a few years and I'm very satisfied with it right now. So let's talk about the initial experience that I had with this PC. So after building this PC, I was so amazed by how powerful it is. But everything aside, this power and anything, this PC wasn't working very good. Why? So I want to encourage you not to buy a new computer with new software, because new computer with new hardware, because the drivers are not yet fully ready for this and you will have a lot of problems. For instance, when gaming, in some games FPS was lower, in other better. It was sometimes choppy experience, sometimes good. The most problems that I had was video editing, because the drivers for the graphics card were simply not good. I couldn't render very fast, and also previewing videos inside of Adobe was very hard, because for some reason my old graphics card Vega 56 was performing a lot of better while editing and previewing videos than my new strong RTX graphics card. So I was very disappointed with that, to the point that I wanted to return the graphics card. But I found out that it's the mostly problem with drivers. I tried also the gaming and the studio ones and there was no difference. Sometimes working very good and sometimes very bad. Fast forward 2 or 3 months and new drivers were coming out, and which every day my PC was getting better. So that put a smile back on my face and I was very satisfied. And also the most important thing that happened was NVIDIA resizable bar. That just proved performance on my PC, because it allowed communication directly with the CPU and graphics card, and after updating my graphics card and also the motherboard, it works flawlessly. I have a video somewhere here and how I do it, and you can also do it if you have the same hardware. Now let's talk about how the PC performs today. Fast forward 8 to 9 months and this PC is getting better and better every day. It is stable, it doesn't have any problems, all components are working perfectly, booting up is fast, playing games is so immersive, especially with the new Windows 11 and Auto HDR. It's working great. The games that initially do not support HDR now, wow, you can just be amazed with that. Video editing is now crystal clear, fast. Video exporting, no problem. There is no more choppiness inside of the previewing videos. I mean, it's working as it should be. Because I get some extra fans inside of this PC, this PC is very quiet. Even if it has 12 fans inside, this PC is not at all loud. At a maximum load, it's still quieter than my old laptop that I have. So that just shows how amazing it is. Lighting is also very good in this PC. You can dim it down or increase it. You can shut down the RGB completely, and you can everything done easily to the Armoury Crate. Armoury Crate is a good tool. It has some bugs, but they are updating and fixing it. The problems that I had with it is after updating Windows, sometimes it would show that I don't have Armoury Crate and I have to install new one. But when I install it, then the problem started. I couldn't deinstall it, I couldn't turn the lights on, it wouldn't show the components, so I had to find a special tool to uninstall everything and then fresh install new drivers. But now it's working good. I have installed the Windows 11, as I said, on this PC, and it's working great. At the end, should I buy this PC again? Yes, definitely, but I would never pay it at the price that I bought it first time and at the time that I bought it. In the future, I will always try to get the PC parts that are at least 6 months old, so that they have very good drivers and they do not create problems while playing or doing everyday work. Most important thing for this PC is performance, performance and performance. It delivers and it delivers. Very satisfied with the performance, and I hope this PC will serve me for years to come. As I said, I built this PC by myself, and you can do it too. It's not very hard. You just have to watch some tutorials and you can do it easily. That's it for my review of this PC. If you have some more questions, please write down in the comments below and tell me what's your PC. Write me what do you have currently now and what you are planning to get, and we can discuss it together. And please do not forget to subscribe, like this video and share with your friends if you like it. So until next time.